Hey, my name is Sam, and I just want to give a quick recap about my own personal experiences with barbell coaching. I've been doing calisthenics for about 4 years now, started somewhere around 2016, and I've noticed some major differences in my training back then, or just training with friends, and how I'm training now that I've got a proper coaching. I would say I've actually always been quite structured with my training. I always had a plan, I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what my goals were and how to achieve them, more or less. But I noticed there's quite a big difference still to having a proper programming and an individual plan designed just for you. It just makes a huge difference whether you just always go all out with the exercises you like, which would usually be kind of what I was doing, or doing those exercises you may not like as an assistance, but working on that specific weak link that you need to get out of your system to actually be stronger. And also just finding that individual sweet spot where you can work and always train hard, but also always make progress. So that when you look back at a training block and look back at the last 6 to 8 weeks that you did, there's like a huge difference in the weights you'd be moving. Even though you never noticed that giant jump where you would go up with the weights, because it's just steady, small progress. But that's what counts, because you can't just go all out all the time and expect to keep on going like that. You're just gonna hit a plateau sometime, and that's gonna be tough. So just having a programmed plan for yourself, knowing what you need to do when you get to the gym, sometimes doing the exercises you don't like to work on your weak links, but actually seeing, hey, this stuff works at the end of the day. I think that's just what makes all the difference than just going to the gym and not seeing any results. And I think something that is often far too overlooked is the individual details and the technique, which personally for me has made a lot of differences in my training. I used to have a really hard time with my ring muscle up and not even do a body weight one. And it took me a few months and I could add 5 kilograms of weight just because we fixed my technique. And I knew how to get the transition and I knew how to push through it. And the strength there was there. But if you don't fix your technique, it doesn't matter how strong you are, you're just not going to get it. And having that individual plan combined with a proper technique checkup for every session that you do, and you can film however much you want, and they will watch it and they will give you feedback to everything. That's a lot of work for both of you, for filming and for feedback, but it's just worth it because you can see so many differences if you just keep on doing, and then you rewatch old videos and you're just like, man, it might have been clean, but my form was shit. So I do think it makes a lot of difference just working on both of those simultaneously and not just prioritizing getting stronger, because you're not going to get stronger just by going heavy. It's not going to work. So I think just this complete package that you get, it's not just a plan, it's actually what I used to think as well, that you'll just get a plan and dude, I can do that by myself, you know? But it's the individual programming, it's the technique checkups, and actually just the support and everything around it as well. For myself, for example, I often don't think I can do heavy weights because I still think of myself as weak. But then I've got somebody there that's like, dude, you're gonna lift this weight if you want to or not. Like, I'm gonna scream at you until you do, if it needs be. But you're gonna lift that weight because I know you can do it. That's actually made quite a huge difference for me. Because I know whatever number is on that sheet that day, my coach wouldn't have chosen it if he didn't believe I could do it. So, damn it, I'm just going to go up there, hit the platform, and I'm going to do it, you know? And there's just so much support in the group. And I think just the combination of all these factors is pretty much what makes it so valuable for me, and which is making me progress really hard.